before the advent of digital, as we know, there was only enough or little media. There was print, and there were 2 television channels, and there was a bit of radio which was happening.
Right.
So the moment you created jingle, which is a word which Rajeev used, you had an opportunity to amplify it across 3 or 4 touch points. But today, with the advent of digital, the number of touch points are far too many. I mean, at a point in time, a consumer has got his mobile phone, he has got his laptop, he has got a television screen which is running in front of him. He must be having a radio also which is happening, and he must be listening to somebody else. So there are so many touch points which are there. So it becomes very difficult for you to have just one jingle playing across all of those other points. If I were to create a sonic identity, then I may not be dependent on a particular media or a medium, and I can use it wherever I am at a place of work. And I'll come to how we went out and used it. So this was part one. The second part was that as a company, we believe, and we continue to believe very strongly, that we are human at the fore, human at the core, and digital to the fore. That being the case, we wanted to see how can we humanize this entire sonic identity at different points in time. What is it that we can go and create so that every time this tune comes or this twang of a guitar comes, they should think, oh, this is a Federal Bank transaction which is happening. So we humanized a sonic identity across multiple touch points of our transactions. So it was not just the mogo that we created, but also we tried to humanize this, saying that if cash comes out, how will it sound like? If you're at a bank, how will it sound like? And we created a whole ambience, for the want of a better word, a lifeless branch suddenly came alive, and people were able to connect. Now what happens is that, as I told you earlier, I am not dependent on a particular medium, but every time a consumer transacts at an ATM or calls one of us for some work or service thing that he wants to go over and do, or is at a call center, he's constantly hearing the sonic identity. And that is how we have created a distinct brand memory in the minds of a consumer, saying, if this is this, then it is Federal Bank. And it happens over a period of time.